Yo, good people, it's morning out here in Melong. If you don't know, Melong is a small town located along the National Road number 5, which is linking the littoral region to the west, to the northwest region of Cameroon. We are actually out here to, just come and feel how things go on in this other side of Cameroon, and as well show you how we do things and many other things here, bro. It's always so busy out here, and many other things are going on out here. I don't know if you're getting me, but I just hope so. Like, actually, the view we always have here, like buses always passing every time, right? That's just a glimpse of what is going on here, like every single time. I just feel like what actually keeps this place booming is the fact that cars leaving Douala will always come and stop here, and people will get down to buy stuff and many other things. Like, it's just like a business center, and that's literally what makes up this place, I guess. Yeah. If you've been here before, just drop a comment and tell me what you think about this place. Nothing much more than that. Let's actually just see what this side of Cameroon has got to offer. Right from Melong, you can actually spot Mount Maninguba. This is also one of the top touristic sites in this particular area or in the littoral region of Cameroon. And from here to Mount Maninguba isn't a much bigger distance or a longer distance. We left Douala for Melong by 12 a.m. but then the bus actually had to take off a little bit later than we had expected, which the bus took off by 1:30 a.m. and we arrived Melong by close to 4 a.m. This shot was actually taken by 5:30 a.m. in the morning. This is when people are just waking up from bed, even though most people here don't go to sleep because they actually have to look after their businesses, and that's just actually basically what keeps this place booming. From here, you can actually spot Mount Maninguba. As I earlier said, this is just the view, the morning view out here by this time. From Douala to Melong will cost you 3,000 francs for a bus that is actually heading to the west region. And you are the one to come and stop at Melong to take a bus or to take now a bike that will actually have to go with you right inside to Ekom Nkam. I didn't want to cut my attention, but I really zoom up. It's a normal in Cameroon that you don't just buy things because you are being told this is the price, and so this is where the journey actually began. We met this guy who told us going to Ekom Nkam was 3,000 francs CFA. But then we actually had to discuss with him, and after a long discussion, he took his leave, like he went. And maybe after a second thought, he was like, he came back now and agreed to take 2,000 francs. If I was alone, I wouldn't have taken, maybe I would have just accepted that he takes me right there to. Probably 2,000 francs was for the two of us, so if you are alone, maybe you pay more than this. Maybe you should pay like 1,500 francs. But if you're two of you, I think that two persons is an added advantage. I understand, but I'm used to seeing for I see that. You just see that now. Look at them. You don't say breakfast don't come. Yeah. So we don't that problem. The people are first people. I don't know we two are first people that really. Yes. You go very early. So if you see if you go, if not, they will only wait different places with you level. Presently we are in Melong, and I think that when you get here, don't just pay prices the way you are being told. Which kind of one is? Like, this guy just told us like 3,000 francs, and for me, if I was the only one here, maybe I would have just climbed on a bike and I said, let's go.
But then thank God to my Jew who is here. I mean, thank God that the price has actually reduced to 2,000 francs. I mean, saving up 1,000 francs is actually something big. Huh? So we are now ready to go and see what this waterfall has got to offer. We will actually be going on a bike. That's it. Let's just come with us and let's see what this adventure is actually going to be. The noise going, a wonderful one. The noise too. Really less when you talk, you waste your time.
And going here, it's advisable you get some water before you get to this place, because man, you are going to a typical village. You are not going to any town. You are not going to any small no. You are going to a typical village. I mean, your village might even be better than this, because you only probably will not even find anywhere to buy anything. From Melong to Ekom, the only means of transportation is by bikes. So if you want to go to this place probably with a vehicle or with any other thing, you should take a bus and drop at Konsamba, where you probably get a taxi, even though they call them taxis. No, they are not taxis. These drivers, I mean, like, they take for short distances, but then you can actually hire him and you discuss on your price. He will take you there, wait for you. When you're done, he takes you back to Konsamba, and then you continue your journey to wherever you want. I think that will be better for some people who will not want to go with a bike.
Wait, man. Where the journey becomes interesting, right? Let's ride on. I don't see my face, I don't see my face. Now you bring that idea. As you don't make a thing, I say, I'm like, now look, I've seen the thing. Nobody loves it.
Bon, ok. Je vous disais tout à l'heure que les gars, tu vas là-bas, non? Tu as allé là-bas. Il y a un article 2. Tu vas dire tarifaire, tarifaire de visite. Tu vas voir. Bon, il y a d'abord, en premier lieu, la durée maximale de la visite. Et en deuxième lieu, les plans tarifaires.
When you arrive at Nkam, I mean, immediately they hear the sound of a bike, I think that they always know that okay, this should probably be a stranger or this person is coming for a visit. And so whenever they hear the sound of a bike or when you come, you don't just have access into the waterfall like that. When you get here, you get to go to where you're going to be orientated on some certain things, on prices of how things goes on here, on what time you have to spend there, and many other things. Like they're gonna tell you some other stuff. Anything that you or any worry that you have, you just actually table it to them. They're gonna answer your question probably the way you would have loved to get the response. And here we were being schooled on so many things about this place. If you're interested, I mean, like, you just need to stay put. My next video is actually gonna throw light on all of these things. I'm gonna be taking you to the waterfall itself in my next video, Ekom waterfall. Like, this is one of the top touristic sites in Cameroon. I mean, not mixing words. This is actually one of the top touristic sites in Cameroon. You're gonna love this video, so just cross your fingers. This video is not ended yet. If you have enjoyed watching this particular one, please don't hesitate to give it a thumbs up by liking it. Please do leave a comment of what you think about this particular video, and above all, consider subscribing to this YouTube channel for more amazing, interesting, and much more adventures about Cameroon. It's Elster Africa here. Enjoy.
Le chien, c'est... Là, tu peux me parler de le rayon. Là, moi, il cherche. Et lui, soit lui, pourquoi tu as l'air le tranquille?
Moi, je t'appelle là. Ah!
Le tranquille. Là, tu l'appelles pourquoi? Quand tu as appliqué le langue,
Et
quand il s'est impressionné par qu'un moto m'a apporté, on a apprécié. C'est la nuit qu'elle me réveille sur ce lit et dit qu'elle n'a pas de
the gateway inside here.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding. From the words I spit, so sharp, so freezing, so cold, behold, frostbite.